The fluorescent lights buzzed like angry hornets overhead, casting jagged shadows across the locker-lined hallway of Elmwood High in suburban Ohio. Alex Harper slammed his locker shut, heart pounding as laughter erupted from the cluster of friends just 10 feet away. Friends who, until yesterday, had felt like family. But now, their whispers twisted into barbs. Fairy Alex strikes again. One sneered, and the others howled, oblivious to the way his world cracked open right there on the scuffed linoleum floor. It started innocently enough, or so Alex told himself in the numb haze of that first betrayal. He was 17, out and proud since sophomore year. The kind of kid who volunteered at the local LGBTQ+ center on weekends and dreamed of escaping Elmwood's cookie-cutter streets for the bustling acceptance of New York City. His group, 5 tight-knit juniors who'd bonded over late-night study sessions and stolen sips of cheap beer at bonfires, had always seemed different. There was Mia, the fiery artist with rainbow pins on her backpack, who claimed to be an ally through and through. Jordan, the brooding musician strumming indie folk on his guitar. Taylor, the athlete with a disarming grin. Sam, quiet and watchful, nursing a sketchbook like a shield. And Riley, the charismatic leader who pulled them all together with effortless charm. Alex had let his guard down, shared stories of his first crush on a boy at summer camp, laughed at their jokes that skirted too close to the edge but never quite crossed it. Until they did. Yesterday's assembly on inclusivity had been a joke in itself. Principal Hargrove droning about tolerance while half the school scrolled TikTok under their desks. Afterward, in the cafeteria, Alex had mustered the courage to talk about his latest poem, one he'd written about the ache of unspoken love, inspired by a fleeting glance from a senior across the quad. The group had leaned in, eyes wide, and for a moment, he'd felt seen. But by 7th period, the whispers had morphed into memes. A Snapchat story with Alex's face photoshopped onto a prancing unicorn, captioned poet or poser. Fairy tales. His phone buzzed relentlessly, screenshots from anonymous accounts, tags from numbers he didn't recognize. He deleted them all, stomach churning, but the damage seeped in like damp rot. That night, alone in his room with posters of Auden and Baldwin peeling at the edges, Alex replayed every interaction. Mia's forced sympathy when he confronted the group after school. It was just a prank, babe. Lighten up. Jordan's shrug, mumbling something about not meaning it personally. Taylor's awkward pat on the back, like he was consoling a kicked puppy. Sam, silent as ever, avoiding his gaze. And Riley, with his easy smile and promises of "we've got your back," who'd laughed the loudest in the hallway today, then pulled Alex aside with a whispered, "Ignore them, man. You're one of us. One of them." The words tasted like ash. By morning, the isolation clawed deeper. Alex skipped breakfast, the kitchen too bright for his throbbing headache, and biked to school under a slate-gray sky threatening rain. Elmwood High loomed like a fortress of faded brick, its parking lot a sea of rusting pickups and hand-me-down sedans. He chained his bike to the rack, put up against the chill wind, and slipped through the side door just as the bell rang. But the hallway was a gauntlet. Posters for the upcoming winter formal plastered everywhere, mocking his single dom. Clusters of freshmen giggling behind hands. Even Mr. Ellis, his English teacher and reluctant mentor, offering a pitying nod as he passed. "Hang in there, Alex," the man said, voice low. Alex forced a smile, but inside, doubt festered. Who had started it? The meme's origin traced back to a burner account at Elmwoodjost, posting from a VPN that hid everything. Anonymous cruelty, the school's favorite sport. First period English was torture. Alex slid into his seat at the back, notebook open but mind adrift, as Mr. Ellis launched into a dissection of The Great Gatsby. Irony not lost on him. All that glittering facade hiding rot. Mia sat 2 rows over, doodling hearts around her notes, shooting him glances that screamed overcompensation. When the class broke for discussion, she raised her hand. Gatsby's obsession with Daisy is toxic, right? Like, holding on to an illusion. The room murmured agreement, but Alex caught the subtext, the way eyes flicked to him. He kept quiet, pen digging crescents into his palm. Lunch was the real battlefield. The group claimed their usual corner table in the cafeteria, trays laden with mystery meat and limp fries. Alex hesitated at the line's end, tray trembling in his grip. Part of him screamed to walk away, find solace in the library with the weird theater kids. But the pull of belonging, of not shattering the only social tether he had, won out. He approached, sliding into the empty spot beside Sam, who barely looked up from his phone. "Hey," Alex muttered, poking at his food. Riley clapped him on the shoulder, too hard. "There's our poet laureate. Wrote any sonnets about cafeteria slop yet?" Laughter rippled, sharp as broken glass. Taylor joined in, adding, "Or about that unicorn ride you took last night?" Mia swatted Taylor's arm playfully. "Stop, guys. It's not funny anymore. Isn't it?" Jordan drawled, strumming an air guitar. "Lighten the mood, Alex. Tell us about your next crush, the football captain this time." Alex's fork clattered against his tray. Heat flooded his face, not from embarrassment, but rage, hot and unfamiliar. "You think this is a game? Someone's tanking my life here." The table fell silent, forks hovering. Riley leaned in, eyes earnest. "Whoa, dude. No one's tanking anything. It's just memes. High school bullshit. Bullshit that has half the school calling me Fairy Alex to my face." Alex's voice cracked, and he hated it. Vulnerability was a luxury he couldn't afford anymore. Sam finally spoke, voice soft as smoke. "Maybe it's not us. Could be anyone jealous of your spotlight." Spotlight. Alex almost laughed. He was the kid who faded into walls, not the star. But Sam's words lingered, a thread to tug. Maybe it wasn't the group. Maybe he was paranoid, projecting his fears onto the people who'd stuck by him through his coming-out tears 2 years ago. They were his anchors in Elmwood's sea of sideways glances and whispered slurs. Mia had cried with him. Riley had punched a bully once, knuckles bloodied for Alex's sake. He exhaled, forcing a nod. "Yeah, sorry. Rough morning." The tension eased like a balloon deflating, conversation shifting to winter formal drama. Who was asking whom? Which chaperone was the biggest buzzkill? Alex picked at his fries, the knot in his chest loosening just a fraction. But as the bell rang, his phone vibrated. Another at Elmujo's post, this one a doctored photo of him from assembly, lips synced to a drag queen's lip sync battle clip. "Slay, Queen," the caption read, likes pouring in. He deleted it, but the poison spread. Afternoon classes blurred into monotony, algebra equations that danced like taunts, history lectures on civil rights that felt painfully abstract. Alex's mind wandered to his mom, waiting tables at the diner, her weary smiles when he vented about school. She'd hugged him tight last night, murmuring, "You're stronger than their smallness, baby." Stronger. He clung to that, sketching in his notebook. Jagged lines forming a figure breaking chains, shadows lurking at the edges. Track practice was his escape, the one place where sweat drowned out noise. Coach Ramirez blew the whistle as Alex laced up his sneakers in the dim gym, the scent of rubber and effort grounding him. He wasn't the star runner. Taylor held that crown, but pounding the indoor track cleared his head, feet sinking to a rhythm older than hurt. Today, though, even that faltered. Taylor jogged up beside him during warm-ups, breathing easy. "You good, man? Look like you saw a ghost." Alex glanced sideways, Taylor's profile sharp against the fluorescent glare, broad shoulders, easy confidence. Ghosts are the least of it. Taylor slowed, matching Alex's pace. "For real. If it's about the memes. I didn't start that shit. Swear." The sincerity hit like cool water. Alex nodded, grateful. "I know. Just tired of hiding." "You shouldn't." Taylor clapped his back, genuine this time. "Winter formal's coming. Ask someone. Shake it off. Ask someone." The idea sparked, faint but insistent. Not that he had prospects. Crushes were dangerous currency here. But maybe, just maybe, he could show them he wasn't broken. Practice ended with sprints, Alex pushing harder, lungs burning, until coach called time. In the locker room, steam from showers mingling with low chatter, he caught Riley watching him from across the benches, expression unreadable. A flicker of something, regret? Fear, before Riley turned away, towel slung over his shoulder. Home was a split level on Maple Street, the kind with chipped paint and a swing set rusting in the yard. Mom was at the diner till close, so Alex heated leftovers. Mac and cheese congealed but comforting, and settled at the kitchen table with his laptop. The LGBTQ+ Center's forum glowed on screen, anonymous threads of shared scars, My best friend outed me as a joke. Family disowned me after one rumor. Solidarity in pixels, but tonight it felt distant. He typed his own post, fingers hovering. Betrayed by the group I trusted. How do you rebuild? Before hitting send, he deleted it. Weakness wasn't an option. A knock at the door jolted him, sharp, insistent. Through the peephole, Sam, hood up against the drizzle, now pattering the windows, sketchbook under arm. Alex opened up, surprise thawing the chill. Hey, everything okay? Sam stepped inside, dripping on the mat. Couldn't sleep. Thought, maybe we could talk. Draw or something. They migrated to the living room, TV murmuring a rerun of some sitcom Alex didn't recognize. Sam flipped open his sketchbook, pencils scratching softly, portraits emerging from graphite. Mia mid-laugh, Jordan lost in song. When he turned to a blank page, his hand stilled. You, he said quietly. I want to draw you. Not the meme version. The real one. Alex's throat tightened. No one had asked that in weeks. Not since the whispers started. He posed awkwardly on the couch, legs tucked, while Sam's eyes traced him with an intensity that bordered on ache. The rain tapped a lullaby outside, and for the first time that day, silence felt like safety. Sam's strokes were deliberate, capturing the curve of Alex's jaw, the shadow under his eyes from sleepless nights. You're not a joke, Sam murmured, not looking up. Whoever started this. They're the punchline. The words hung, heavy with unspoken layers. Alex watched Sam's focused profile, the way his dark hair fell over one eye, and wondered, not for the first time, if there was more to the quiet boy than met the eye. Friendship, or something fragile budding beneath. He pushed the thought down. Trust was a bruised fruit now. But as the sketch took shape, lines softening into vulnerability, Alex felt a crack in the armor. Maybe not all was lost. By 10, Mom texted she'd be late, double shift, and Alex walked Sam to the door. The porch light haloed them against the dark, rain-slicked street empty save for a distant dog's bark. Thanks, Alex said, meaning it. For seeing me. Sam's gaze held, steady. Always have. Then he was gone, vanishing into the night like a secret. Alex locked up, the house settling around him with creaks and sighs. Upstairs, he pinned Sam's sketch to his wall, the pencil lines a talisman. Sleep came fitful, dreams tangled with hallways and laughter, but one image lingered. Riley's unreadable stare in the locker room, a shadow behind the charm. Who was the ghost? As thunder rumbled distant, Alex vowed to find out, before it consumed him whole. The next morning dawned brittle, frost etching the windows like accusations. Alex scraped ice from his bike's chain, breath fogging in the December air, Elmwood's bare trees clawing at a pale sky. School loomed, but so did resolve, a quiet fire kindled by Sam's sketch, burning away some of the fog. He wouldn't confront the group yet. That was a trap for the desperate. Instead, he'd watch, listen, piece together the at Elmwood's trail like a detective in one of those noir novels Mr. Ellis assigned. Homeroom buzzed with pre-bell chaos, backpacks thumping, gossip swirling like steam from thermoses. Alex claimed a desk by the window, notebook open to feign normalcy, but his ears strained for clues. Mia breezed in late, hair in a messy bun, sliding into the seat ahead with a dramatic sigh. Ugh, winter formal tickets sold out already? Riley's dragging us all, though. She twisted back, winking. You in, Alex? We need our poet to pin the invites. The olive branch stung less today. Maybe, he replied, noncommittal. Inside, gears turned. Riley's plan, pulling them tighter. Control, or cover. The pledge droned. Then announcements crackled. Fundraiser for the LGBTQ plus club, a jab that drew snickers from the jocks up front. Alex's club, the one he'd co-founded with Mia last year, now felt like a target painted on his back. After homeroom, he lingered, catching Jordan in the hall. The musician leaned against lockers, earbuds in, but pulled one out at Alex's approach. Sup, man? You look intense. Just thinking. Alex leaned casual, mirroring. About that meme. Ever seen at Elmwood's before? Jordan's brow furrowed, genuine confusion. Nah. Sounds like some troll from the debate team. What? No reason. Alex clapped his shoulder, filing away the ease. Innocent or actor? Second period gym was a minefield, dodgeball, Coach Ramirez's favorite icebreaker for winter blues. Alex paired with Taylor for drills, the gym echoing with thwacks and shouts. Balls flew like accusations, but Taylor covered him twice, grinning through sweat. See? Teamwork. Mid-game, a rogue ball clipped Alex's ear, drawing blood. A shallow nick, but it burned. Laughter erupted, not from his group, but the sidelines. He dabbed it with his shirt, tasting copper, and spotted Sam across the court, eyes locked on him with quiet fury. Dodgeball resumed, but the sting lingered, a reminder. Vulnerability invited strikes. By lunch, the cafeteria hummed with Friday energy, trays clattering like applause. Alex joined the group, resolve stealing him. Riley held court, recounting a botched audition for the school play, his dramatic reenactment complete with over-the-top gestures. The table roared, but Alex noted the glances. Mia's adoring, Jordan's amused, Taylor's indulgent, Sam's distant. Riley caught his eye mid-bow. Alex, your verdict, star material. Shakespearean, Alex quipped, the word laced dry. Laughter followed, but he pressed. Speaking of roles, who's the ghostwriter behind those posts? The table stilled, forks pausing. Riley recovered first, chuckling. Ghostwriter? Deep, poet. Probably some incel in the AV club. Or someone close, Alex said lightly, watching faces. Mia flushed, Taylor shifted, Jordan hummed noncommittal. Sam met his gaze, a flicker of understanding passing like a shared code. Afternoon brought English, where Mr. Ellis paired them for Gatsby essays. Fate's cruel joke landing Alex with Riley. They huddled at a corner table, library books splayed. Riley dove in, voice animated. Gatsby's all illusion, right? Chasing a dream that's poisoned from the start. His eyes, blue and piercing, held Alex's a beat too long. Like holding on to people who might not be who you think. Alex's pulse quickened, the air thickening. Or discovering they are, but hiding parts. He scribbled a note, green light as false hope. Riley nodded, but his pen faltered, ink blotting the page. Class ended, but the conversation lingered as they walked to lockers. Riley bumped his arm. Hey, winter formal. Go with us. As a group thing. No pressure. The offer dangled, bait or bridge. Thinking about it. Alex forced casual, but inside, questions swirled. Riley's charm had always disarmed, but today it felt scripted, a mask over cracks. Track practice blurred the edges, laps under floodlights, breath sinking to pavement slap. Taylor pushed him harder, races neck and neck, ending in collapsed laughter on the grass. You're tougher than you look, Taylor panted, fist bumping. Alex grinned, real for the first time, the camaraderie a bomb. But as they cooled down, Riley jogged over, water bottle extended. Good run. You and Taylor, dynamic duo. Jealousy? Alex dismissed it, but the seed planted. Evening found him at the LGBTQ+ center, a squat brick building on the edge of town, rainbow flag limp in the wind. Volunteers bustled, folding flyers, prepping for a youth panel, and Alex dove in, stapling packets with mechanical precision. Elena, the coordinator, a no-nonsense lesbian in her 40s with tattooed arms, pulled him aside. Heard about the school crap. You okay? He shrugged, staple gun clicking. Surviving. She eyed him sharp. Surviving's step one. Thriving's the fight. Remember that panel? Your voice matters. The panel, tomorrow's event on coming out in small towns. Alex had volunteered to speak, but now dread coiled. Expose his raw edges to a room of strangers, while his friends mocked from afar. He nodded, but doubt gnawed. Home late. Dinner a sandwich wolfed at the counter. Mom's note taped to the fridge. Proud of you, kiddo. Panel tomorrow. Knock him. Her double shifts left echoes, but her faith anchored. Upstairs, Alex scrolled at Elmujo's feed. New post, a poll. Fairy Alex. Real or real? Votes tilted yes, comments vicious. Rage simmered, but so did strategy. He screenshotted, emailed Mr. Ellis anonymously. Help track this. Sleep evaded, mind replaying Riley's blotched ink, Sam's steady gaze. Dreams wove them together, hallways looping, laughter morphing to screams, a hand extended in shadow. He woke sweat damp, alarm blaring Saturday's false promise. The center buzzed by noon, folding chairs scraped into rows, coffee percolating strong. Alex paced backstage, a curtained alcove smelling of dust and old props. rehearsing his speech. Coming out isn't a moment. It's a mosaic of choices, each piece chipped from fear. Elena squeezed his shoulder. You've got this. The room filled. Teens with nervous energy, parents hovering, a smattering of allies. First speaker, a trans kid from Columbus, shared surgical scars and triumphs. Applause thundered. Then Alex's turn. Spotlight hot on his skin. He stepped out, mic feedback shrieking before settling. Words flowed halting at first, then steady. Stories of mom's hug, the bully's punch, the group's betrayal veiled as jest. Prejudice hides in jokes, he said, voice cracking authentic. But so does truth. And truth? It endures. Q&A followed, questions gentle but probing. How do you forgive? Alex paused, Riley's face flashing unbidden. You don't always. Sometimes you outgrow. Backstage, Elena hugged him fierce. Proud doesn't cover it. Texts pinged. Mom's thumbs up emoji. Taylor's killed it, man. Even Mia saw the live stream. Sorry if we. Yeah, but no Riley. No Sam. Afternoon blurred into setup for the center's holiday drive, sorting donations, wrapping gifts for queer youth in foster care. Alex lost himself in tissue paper crinkles until a familiar figure slipped through the door. Sam, sketchbook tucked under arm, cheeks flushed from cold. Heard you spoke. Came to support. They worked side by side, ribbons tangling fingers. Sam's quiet filled the space comfortably, occasional glances sparking warmth. Your words, he said softly, tying a bow. They stuck. About truth enduring. Alex met his eyes, the air humming. Yeah? What's your truth, Sam? A beat, Sam's hand stilling. Complicated. But you're part of it. The admission hung, fragile as the ornaments they packed. Before Alex could press, the door banged open. Riley, snow-dusted jacket, grin wide. Heard the heroes here. Alex, that speech, legendary. Surprise warred with suspicion. You watched. Live stream, dude. Blew me away. Riley pulled him into a hug, backslapping tight. Over his shoulder, Sam's expression shuddered, a storm brewing behind calm. Riley released, oblivious. Groups grabbing pizza later. Debrief. Alex hesitated, the trio a tangled knot. Maybe. As Riley bantered with Elena, Alex pulled Sam aside. You okay? Sam's jaw tightened. Just. Watch your back. Then he was gone, vanishing into the lot's swirl of flurries. Pizza place was an Elmwood staple, greasy slices, arcade games beeping nostalgia. The group crammed a booth, steam rising from pepperoni. Alex arrived last, sliding in beside Taylor, the din muffling awkwardness. Stories flew. Mia's latest mural, Jordan's guitar riff demo on his phone. Riley steered, charisma on full, but his laughs rang forced when eyes turned to Alex. Speech was fire, Taylor said, punching Alex's arm. Panels buzzing about you. Heat crept up Alex's neck, pride, untainted. Thanks. Meant every word. Mia leaned in, earnest. We get it. The jokes. They went too far. Won't happen again. Promises, paper thin. Alex nodded, but probed gentle. Good. 'Cause starting rumors? That's not us. Silence dropped like a pin. Riley coughed, waving a waiter. More soda. On me. Night deepened, arcade lights flashing as they migrated to skee-ball. Alex and Jordan teamed, balls clunking rails, scores climbing. You're solid, Jordan said, high-fiving. Don't let the noise drown you. The affirmation landed soft, but as cheers erupted for Riley's high score, Alex's phone buzzed at Elmwood Jost, a clip from the panel speech, edited with clown horns over applause. Poet or clown? Caption vicious. Heart sinking, he pocketed it, smile fixed. The ghost was close, too close. Home under street lamps glow, Alex's bike tires crunched salt. Mom waited with cocoa, eyes searching. How'd it go? Raw. Real. He sipped, steam curling. But the memes. They're escalating. She set her mug down, hand on his. Then fight smart. You've got allies. And me. Bed called, but so did digging. Laptop open, Alex traced the account's metadata, IP hints fuzzy, but one post's timestamp matched Riley's audition time. Coincidence? He bookmarked, mind racing. Dreams came fractured, panels crumbling, friends unmasking as ghosts, Sam's hand reaching through fog. Sunday's chill bit deeper, church bells tolling distant as Alex biked to the library. Elmwood's one refuge, stacks whispering secrets. He commandeered a computer, VPN bypassed for deeper dives. At Elmwood's pattern emerged. Posts timed to group hangs. Details too intimate. His poem's lines twisted, crushes named. Betrayal's blueprint. Mid-search, a shadow fell. Mr. Ellis, coffee in hand. Burning the midnight oil early? Alex startled, minimizing tabs. Research. 4. Gatsby. The teacher chuckled, but eyes sharp. Try Orwell next. About watching eyes. He paused. Your email? Got it. Principal's looping IT. Hang tight. Relief flickered. Thanks. Afternoon brought a group text. Bonfire tonight, Riley's backyard. Mandatory unwind. The message read. Alex typed yes, strategy forming. Observe. Provoke. Bonfire crackled under stars pricking black velvet, logs popping sparks into night. The group circled flames, marshmallows toasting golden. Mia strummed guitar, borrowed from Jordan, soft chords weaving stories. Taylor arm-wrestled Riley, grunts comic, laughter flowed easy. Alex sat cross-legged, firelight dancing on faces, searching for tells. Sam arrived late, slipping beside him with a blanket. Cold, their shoulders brushed, warmth seeping. Better now. Conversation murmured low. Sam's sketches of the center, Alex's panel nerves. You're brave, Sam said, voice thread soft. You make it sound simple. It's not, but necessary. Sam's fingers brushed his in the dark, accidental, intentional, sending sparks rivaling the fire. Riley's voice cut through. Truth or dare? Who's first? Game ignited, dare's silly at start. Taylor chugging soda, Mia serenading a tree. Turns circled to Alex. Truth, he chose, eyes on Riley. Riley grinned wolfish. Deepest secret. Spill. Air thickened, flames hissing. Alex held gaze. Someone in this circle started the memes. And I think I know who. Gasps rippled. Riley's laugh barked sharp. Whoa, plot twist. Accusing already? Not accusing. Guessing. Alex's heart thundered, but voice held. Why hide if it's just a joke? Silence, smothered crackle. Mia shifted uneasy. Jordan frowned. Taylor broke it. Chill, guys. No one's. A phone pinged. At Elmwood's, live from the bonfire's edge, a photo of the circle, Alex centered, caption daredevil or deluded. Proof, irrefutable. Alex stood, phone thrust out. This. Now. Eyes widened, flicking to screens. Riley paled, but recovered. Not me, man. Swear. Sam rose slow, face ashen. I wait. The word hung, dam-breaking. All eyes on Sam, the quiet artist, the steady ally. What? Alex whispered, world tilting. Sam's voice trembled. It was me, but not like you think. Betrayal landed like a gut punch, the bonfire's warmth turning mocking as Sam's confession echoed in the stunned circle. Alex staggered back, flames blurring through sudden tears, hot, furious. You? The word choked out, raw as the winter air biting his lungs. Sam's sketchbook lay forgotten on the grass, pages fluttering like white flags of surrender. Riley broke the paralysis, jumping up. Sam? Dude, what the hell? His voice cracked, not with anger, but something deeper, disbelief laced with hurt. Mia clutched her guitar, strings humming discordant under her grip, while Jordan stared into the fire, jaw clenched. Taylor, ever the peacemaker, reached for Alex's arm, but Alex jerked away, the touch electric with revulsion. Sam's eyes, dark and pleading, locked on Alex's. Let me explain. Please. He stepped forward, hands raised as if approaching a skittish animal. The group formed a loose semicircle, shadows long and accusatory, the crackle of logs underscoring the tension like a ticking bomb. Alex wanted to run, bike into the night, pedaling until Elmwood's lights faded to black, but roots held him. Friendship's ghost demanded answers. Explain, he spat, voice steel over shattering glass. How does joke turn into ruining someone's life? Sam exhaled shaky, sinking to a log. It wasn't to ruin. It was fear. He raked hands through his hair, the firelight carving hollows in his cheeks. I've liked you, Alex. For months. Not as a friend, the real way. Your laugh, your poems, The way you fight for what's right. But I'm not. Out. Not like you. My dad's the preacher, remember? The one who quotes Leviticus at dinner. If he knew. Sam's voice trailed, eyes dropping to the dirt. The revelation rippled, group silent, but for me a soft gasp. Alex's mind reeled, piecing fragments. Sam's lingering gazes at track, the late-night sketches, the blanket at the bonfire. Not betrayal born of hate, but love twisted by terror. So you, what? Sabotaged me to push me away. Sam nodded, miserable. Stupid plan. Start the rumors, make you hate the group. Hate me, before I cracked and said something. Control the narrative, you know? But it spiraled. The account was anonymous, but details leaked because I knew you too well. Your poem, the crush on that senior. I heard you tell Riley once, drunk at the lake party. Riley stiffened. You used that. I used everything. Sam's laugh was bitter, hollow. Thought it'd hurt less if you thought it was them, not me. But seeing you break. God, Alex, I'm sorry. It was cowardice, pure. Alex's chest heaved, emotions warring. Fury at the lies, pity for the prison Sam described, a treacherous spark of understanding. Coming out was war. He'd fought his own battles, Mom's initial tears turning to fierce advocacy. But this? Weaponizing pain. You made me the joke, he whispered. The fairy, the punchline. Do you know what that does? It echoes. In every glance, every whisper. Sam's face crumpled. I know, and I hate myself for it. The panel speech? It gutted me. You're the brave one. I'm the shadow. Taylor cleared his throat, voice gruff. This is messed up, Sam. But we all have crap. Doesn't excuse it. Mia nodded, teary. We laughed, too. We're not innocent. Jordan finally spoke, low rumble. Group therapy around a fire. Fitting. But his eyes held no judgment, only weary solidarity. Riley paced, sparks kicking under boots. We fix this. Together. Shut down the account. Apologize to the school. Alex, you're calling shots. The offer dangled, a lifeline frayed but real. Alex sank beside Sam, not touching, but close, the fire's heat thawing ice in his veins. Why now? Why tell? Sam met his gaze, raw? Couldn't watch you unravel more. And maybe hope you'll see I'm not the villain. Just scared. Silence stretched, broken by distant coyote howl. Alex exhaled, the weight shifting, not gone, but shared. I don't forgive yet, but I hear you. The group exhaled collective, tension uncoiling like smoke. Riley tossed more logs on, flames roaring renewal. Conversation turned tentative. Mia sharing her own closet doubts, Jordan admitting panic attacks before gigs. Taylor confessed a sibling's rejection story, mirroring Sam's fear. Bonds mended in flickers, vulnerabilities bared like offerings. Midnight neared, embers glowing as they doused the fire. Hugs exchanged, awkward, genuine, promises to meet Monday, strategy session at the center. Sam lingered last, words tumbling. Can I keep drawing you? Prove I'm trying. Alex paused, bike chain cold under fingers. Earn it, but his tone softened edges. Home's porch light beckoned, Mom asleep, but a note waiting. Bonfire stories tomorrow? He scrawled back, big ones. Bed claimed him, dreams softer, shadows dancing, not devouring. Monday's halls thrummed with post-weekend haze, lockers slamming like punctuation. Alex arrived early, fortifying with Elena's pep talk via text. Own your narrative. The group converged at their spot, Riley leading. Account deleted, group apology drafted for the school paper. We own the mess, he said, eyes fierce. But whispers persisted, old memes lingering like smoke. In English, Mr. Ellis pulled Alex aside post-class. IT traced partials to a local IP. Sam's. Alex nodded, throat tight. He owned up. Complicated. Ellis's gaze softened. Life is. But growth? That's the plot twist. Lunch brought escalation. A freshman cornered him by vending machines, voice small. The memes. They made me scared to come out. Guilt twisted, but so did purpose. Alex knelt eye level. They're ending. And you're not alone. LGBTQ plus club meets Thursdays. Word spread. The apology hitting inboxes by afternoon. Group signed. Raw. We laughed at pain. Wrong. Allies, not enablers. Backlash brewed. Some cheers, jock jeers. But Sam cornered Alex post-bell, sketchbook extended. A new drawing. Alex mid-speech. Light breaking chains. For you. Tentative bridge. It's good. Alex took it, fingers brushing. Spark again, cautious. Track flew by, Taylor's encouragement buoying, but Riley pulled him aside, cool down. Sam's truth. It's home. My ex bailed when I wouldn't label us. Fluid, you know? Scared me straight. Not. Alex blinked. You're? Bi? Off the grid here. Riley's grin wry. Small town closets are deep. Layers peeled. Group transforming from facade to mosaic. Evening at the diner. Mom's shift. Alex shared over pie, her eyes widening at Sam's confession. Love's a beast, she said, wiping counter. Tame's slow. Tuesday's panel follow-up at school. Assembly redux, but student-led. Alex moderated. Sam in front row, face pale but present. Questions flew. Forgiveness, identity. And when a kid asked about betrayal, Sam raised hand. I was the betrayer. Still learning grace. Applause tentative, but real. Alex's chest swelled, pride not solitary. By week's end, winter formal loomed, tickets procured in bulk. Group planning turned ritual, playlist votes, tie debates. Alex found himself laughing, genuine, as Mia vetoed pop anthems. But undercurrents simmered, Sam's glances lingering, Riley's easy touches on Taylor's arm hinting unspoken. Friendships evolving, lines blurring. Friday night, center volunteer shift, Alex and Sam sorted donations alone. Awkward at first, stories of Sam's home, the sermons that silenced questions. Dad's not monster, Sam said, wrapping a scarf. Just blind. Alex nodded. Mine cried first month. Now, warrior. Shared scars bonded, laughter creeping in overbotched knots. Door chimed. Group influx, pizza boxes steaming. Crash course in allyship, Riley announced, plopping down. Session impromptu. Role plays, awkward but healing. Jordan's mock bigot impression drew groans. Taylor's ally comeback earned cheers. Midnight dissolved barriers, hugs lingering. Home under moon's glow, Alex pinned the new sketch beside the old. Dreams wove hope, fires not burning, but warming. But Saturday shattered calm. A text from unknown. Know what Sam's hiding? More than you think. Attached. Photo. Sam at a party. Arm around a girl. Kiss mid-frame. Heart plummeting. Alex stared. Lie. Or deeper deception. The photo burned into Alex's retinas. Pixels sharp as betrayal's edge. Sam's lips on hers. Eyes closed in what looked like surrender. Timestamp from last summer's county fair. Unknown sender's taunt looped in his mind. More than you think. Was this the real ghost? Or Sam's ghost haunting back? Alex's thumb hovered over delete, but doubt rooted him to the kitchen stool, dawn's gray light filtering through blinds. Mom stirred upstairs, coffee pot gurgling to life, but he slipped out before questions, like devouring miles to the park's empty benches. Ducks quacked indifferent on the pond, frost rhyming swings. He pulled up the image again, zooming. The girl's face familiar. Lila from debate club, straight A, firebrand who'd crushed on Sam's sophomore year. Context missing, but implication screamed. Player, not prisoner. Rage simmered, but so did nuance. Sam's confession fresh, his sketches sincere. Alex paced gravel paths, breath fogging questions. Confront now, shatter fragile peace? Or dig, risk unraveling more? Phone buzzed. Group chat. Riley's formal fittings today? Suits her slut. Laughter emojis followed, innocence assumed. He typed non-committal, pocketed the device like contraband. Library called next, stacks a sanctuary of hush. Computer terminal warmed under fingers, searches cautious. Sam Whitaker, plus fair plus photos. Hits scattered, fair albums public, one capturing the kiss from afar, tagged summer nights. Comments benign, cute couple, but dates aligned with Sam's not out timeline. Fluidity or facade. Mr. Ellis wandered aisles, spotting him. Back so soon. Gatsby sequel? Alex minimized, heat rising. Personal research. Eyes twinkling, Ellis leaned. Beware echoes. Advice lodged, Alex biked home, resolve hardening. Afternoon blurred. Chores evading mom's radar. Poems scribbled in margins. Lines of mirrors and masks. By evening, text to Sam. Park. Now. Talk. Sam arrived breathless, hoodie zipped to chin, Park lamps casting long shadows. You okay? Text sounded. Alex thrust phone out, photo glaring. This. Explain. Sam's face drained, sinking to bench. Summer. Before. Everything intensified. Voice low, he traced bench slats. Lila and I. Experiment. Dad's pressure, you know? Date nice girls, son. I tried. Kissed her, felt nothing. Broke it next day. Nothing. Alex's voice edged sharp. Looked convincing. Sam winced. Acting. Survival. Eyes pleaded. Since then? Only you. The sketches, the bonfire, truth. Doubt warred with want. Alex's heart a tug of war. And the sender? Who else knows? Sam shrugged helpless. Anyone at the fair. Or Riley. He was there, snapping pics for the yearbook. Riley. The name dropped like stone in still water. Alex's mind flashed. Bonfire hug. By confession, easy charm masking what? Ally or architect? They sat silent, ducks quacks mocking. Sam reached tentative. Believe me. Not yet. Alex stood, photo deleted. But I'm listening. Sam's nod was small. Fair enough. Home's warmth clashed with inner chill. Mom's meatloaf steaming but tasteless. Over dinner, he shared vague, friend drama, her intuition piercing. Hearts twist, baby. Untangle slow. Sleep dodged. Dreams of fairs and fires. Kisses blurring faces. Sunday's center shift loomed. Group roped in for formal prep. Banner painting. A distraction painted bright. Center hummed chaos. Paint splattering. Laughter echoing off walls. Mia directed colors. Jordan hummed tunes. Taylor muscled ladders. Riley arrived fashionably late, arms laden donuts. Fuel for the fashionistas. Alex watched covert, brush dipping blue. Riley bantered easy, but pauses lingered, glances at Sam, tight smiles. When groups split for tasks, Alex maneuvered beside him, roller in hand. Summer fair. You were photographer. Riley's stroke faltered, paint dripping. Yeah, candid shots. What? That kiss pic. Surfaced. Riley's eyes narrowed, then widened feigned. Old news. Lila posted, I think. Cringe. Or weaponized. Alex's tone even, probe gentle. Riley laughed, too loud. Paranoid much? We're good, poet. But the deflection rang hollow. Afternoon waned. Banners vibrant. Love without limits, arched bold. Sam caught Alex's eye across tables, a question in his gaze. Nod given, tentative alliance. Evening texts buzzed. Unknown sender again. This time audio, garbled voices, Riley's laugh unmistakable, words slurred. Ghosts got material. Keep him guessing. Timestamp, post-bonfire. Alex's blood iced. Riley puppeteering? He forwarded to Sam. Reply instant. Meet? Park Redux, under sodium glow. Sam paced, audio looping. Riley knew about the account. From me, drunk venting once. Thought he forgot. Or filed away. Alex's mind raced. Why target me now? Sam stopped, face dawning. Jealousy? He hinted once about you. Alex is special, but dismissed. Pieces slotted. Riley's charm as cover. By fluidity clashing with Sam's pull toward Alex. Rivalry veiled as friendship? Confront him, Sam urged. Together. Hesitation gripped. Group fracture loomed. But truth's momentum built. Tomorrow. After fittings. Fittings at the mall. Fluorescent hell of mirrors and tweed. Group crammed dressing rooms. Critiques flying. Mia in emerald. Stunning. Jordan's vest askew. Comic. Taylor suited sharp. Riley preening in navy. Alex tried gray. Fabric soft but constricting. Sam's approval warm. Perfect. Riley emerged last. Bow tie crooked. Judge away. Alex met eyes. We need to talk. Later. Riley's grin faltered. Heavy. Necessary. Post-mall, food court loitered. Fries shared. Moods light. But under table, Sam's knee brushed Alex's. Anchor steady. Unknown pinged. Video. Riley at locker. Typing furtive. Timestamp yesterday. Ghost lives. Alex's fork dropped. Showtime. They cornered Riley in the lot. Snow flurrying first of season. Group dispersed. Mia to art supply run. Others home. Leaving trio under lot lamps. What's this? Riley asked, keys jingling nervous. The ghost. Alex said, video playing. You. Riley's face cycled shock to slump. Not entirely. He leaned against his truck, breath fogging. Sam told me about the account, yeah. Begged me to help shut it once he regretted. But I kept scraps. For leverage. Leverage. Sam's voice rose, hurt Lansing. Riley's eyes flicked between. You too, dancing around. It hurt. I'm by, remember? Fell for Alex first. Subtle thought. Bonfire confession. Cover for my mess. Started leaks too. Force distance. Make Sam back off. Jealousy triangulated, webs tangling. Alex's head spun. So both of you? Playing me. Riley winced. Not playing. Protecting hearts, stupidly. To Sam. You had first. I reacted. Sam's fists clenched. By tormenting him. Enough. Alex's shout echoed loud, flakes swirling. This isn't chess. It's lives. Tears pricked, but voice held. You both owe more than sorry. Riley nodded, defeated. Account's mine now. Deleting everything. Public mea culpa. Sam echoed, arm brushing Alex's, apology in touch. Me too. Silence snow-muffled. Then Riley extended hand. Truce. Hands clasped, cold but connecting. Alex exhaled. Start. Drive home cinematic. Wipers swiping flurries. Radio crooning carols ironic. Mom waited with cocoa spiked rum. Boy troubles. Plural. Spill followed, her laughter bubbling. Small town soap. You'll sort. Bed's cocoon. Dreams thawed. Snow not burying, but blanketing fresh. Monday's assembly. Principals Mike, Riley, and Sam center stage. Voices steady, apologies raw. We hid fears behind cruelty. Wrong. Learning better. Applause mixed jeers, but seeds planted. Week blurred healing. Club meetings swelled. Alex's poems shared Sam's fear. Sam's sketches evolved. Trio portraits, bonds mending. Riley's playlist for formal. Anthems of redemption. But unknown persisted. Final text. Watch the dance. Omen or end. Formal eve. House alight. Mom fussing tie handsome. Bike to school. Gym transformed. Streamers twinkling. Bass thumping. Group waited. Resplendent. Mia radiant. Taylor dapper. Dance floor pulsed. Lights strobing. Alex swayed with Sam first. Steps tentative. Scared. Sam whispered. Terrified. Smile shared. Riley cut in later. Grin sheepish. May I? Waltz awkward, but honest. Thanks for calling me out. Mutual. Alex's laugh freed. Midnight crown. Slow song. Group circle. Unknown's threat loomed, but as arms linked, Alex spied the cinder. Lila. Across floor. Phone lowered guilty. Jealous echo. Faded. Snow fell outside, but inside. Dawn. Winter formals afterglow lingered like champagne haze. Gym echoes fading to Elmwood's quiet streets blanketed white. Alex pedaled home under street lamps' golden pools, cheeks flushed not from cold but collision, of dances and declarations, fears faced under disco lights. Sam's hand in his during that last slow sway, Riley's nod of closure, the group's weave unbreakable now. But Lila's shadowed glare from the punch bowl nagged. Her phone's glow a final flicker of sabotage. Unknown silenced, but scars whispered. Trust rebuilt, one step fragile. Tuesday's halls glittered residual. Streamers snuck home, gossip glitter. Alex's locker bloomed notes, speech slayed, proud. Anonymous affirmations stacking like armor. English hummed, Mr. Ellis assigning essays on redemption arcs. Wink at Alex. Your story's prime source. Lunch table thrummed lighter. Memes morphed to inside jokes, self-deprecating, healing. Mia sketched cartoon ghosts. Jordan scored laughs with puns. Taylor arm-wrestled Sam. Riley refereed bias-free. Alex soaked it, but undercurrents tugged. Sam's glances deepening. Riley's ease watchful. Afternoon track. Snow-muffled fields. Coach Ramirez drilling endurance. Alex lapped steady. Breath clouds marking rhythm. Taylor matched. Banter flowing. Formal king. Saw you on the floor. Group effort. Alex grinned, but mind wandered to Lila. Debate rival turned reluctant villain. Confront, or let fade. Post-practice, locker steam, Riley lingered. Lila texted me. Apology, jealous of the bromance. Air quotes heavy. Alex toweled hair. She started the leaks? Stirred pot. Old pic, my audio slip. Thought it'd split you too. Riley shrugged sheepish. Called her out. She's backing off. Relief washed, but lesson lodged. ripples endless. Thanks. For real. Riley's fist bump solid. Family now. Evening center shift, Alex solo, sorting books for youth library. Titles like, This Book is Gay Stacking Hope. Elena popped in, beaming. Formal buzz? You lit up socials. Group glow. But confession tumbled. Triangles, truths. She nodded sage. Love's not linear. Queer as us. Home, mom's shift ends synced. Tacos steaming, stories swapped. Boys sound like a band, she teased. Lead singer. Alex flushed. Auditioning. Sleep deep. Dreams of dances dissolving to dawns. Wednesday's chill deepened. Forecast blizzards brewing. School buzz storm watch. Classes short. Alex's poem read in club. Shadows to light. Verses of fracture and forge. Applause warmed. A trans freshman hugging post-meet. Needed that. But hallway ambush. Principal Hargrove, office summons. Heart lurching. Alex followed. Door clicking shut. Sit. Her desk piled reports. Eyes kind but firm. The memes. Apologies landed well, but complaints linger. Freshmen you counseled? Parents riled. Alex's stomach nodded. They shouldn't. Shouldn't, but are. Small town, echoes loud. Pause. Your panel, the group stand? Commendable. But caution, not all allies cheer. Dismissed with warning. Keep heads high. Alex emerged rattled. Texted group. Admin chat. Storm brewing. Replies flooded support. Riley's, we've got spines. Lunch strategy. Map backlash. Counter with event. Queer ally workshop. Invite wide. Sam sketched flyers. Mia designed. Unity fueled. Plan solidified. Afternoon algebra dissolved in snow. Early dismissal. Buses idling. Alex biked fierce against wind. Flakes stinging. Home cocooned. Hot chocolate ritual. Mom's stories of diner din softening edges. Blizzard hit nightfall. Winds howling banshee. Power flickered. Candles guttered. Alex texted Sam. Snowed in. Sketch trait. Digital exchange. His poem draft. Sam's line art. Alex as Phoenix. Wings unfurling. Fitting. Reply pinged. Thursdays cancel. No school. Elmwood buried white. Group chat alive. Virtual game night. Screens shared. Laughter lagged, but landed. Truths tucked in jokes. Riley confessed cooking fails. Taylor arm-wrestled webcam. Sam's private ping. Miss real talks. Tomorrow. Alex typed. Warmth blooming. Fridays dig out slow. Plows groaning. School half-ghost. Halls echoing. Assemblies canceled, but club crammed library. Workshop beta. Volunteers drilling scripts. Alex facilitated. Voice steady. Prejudice hides. Call it out. Sam's eyes proud. Riley's input sharp. Post-meet. Trio lingered. Coffee run. Mugs steaming truths. Lila's out, Riley said. Told her. No more games. Sam nodded. Clean slate. Alex clinked mug. Polish it. Weekend crested holiday. Center's toy drive climax. Santa's queered with glitter beards. Group volunteered en masse. Rapping frenzy. Mia's bows flamboyant. Jordan's carols off-key charming. A kid, wide-eyed non-binary, clutched a doll. For me? Alex knelt. All you. Tears pricked. Groups circle enveloping. Evening bonfire redux. Riley's yard, snow-ringed. Stories circled. Sam's coming out script for dad. Riley's by flag pin plan. Alex shared photo burn. Ashes to lessons. Flames danced. Sam's shoulder leaned. Us. Whisper soft. Exploring. Alex's hand found his. Fingers lacing tentative. Midnight snow angels. Laughter muffled. Home's path lit by phone. Heart full. But Monday's mail. Letter. Anonymous scrawl. Ghosts rise. Watch Sam. Enclosed. Diary page photocopy. Sam's hand. Riley knows my secret. The kiss was cover. But the feelings for Alex? Real. Can't lose him to buy boy. Alex's breath caught. Stolen words. Weapon again. Sender's shadow lengthened. The diary page crinkled in Alex's fist. Ink blurred by thumb smudges. Sam's looping script a betrayal revisited. Words ripped from privacy. Feelings for Alex? Real. Holiday warmth curdled to suspicion. The envelope's postmark local. No return. Who now? Lila's echo, or deeper rot. Alex paced his room. Posters mocking with their static hope. Blizzard's aftermath dripping from eaves like tears unshed. Morning light slanted weak through frost, Mom's knock pulling him down. Breakfast, storm survivor. Her smile faltered at his face. Bad night. Worse mail. He slid the page across table, her eyes scanning quick. Stolen. Looks it. She poured coffee, steam veiling concern. Sam's. His words, yeah. Alex stirred sugar absent, mind churning. But why leak now? We were. Good. Mom's hand covered his. Jealousy's a weed. Pull roots. Pause. Talk to him. Assumption's poison. Advice sage, but thorns pricked. School beckoned, bike chains rattling ice. Hall's thawed slow, chatter of snow days lingering. Alex spotted Sam at lockers, sketchbook tucked, smile blooming. Hey, Phoenix. The endearment twisted knife. Walk. Alex nodded Hall's end. Empty stairwell, echoes hollow. Alex thrust page out. This. Sam's face cycled confusion to horror, snatching it. My journal? How? Anonymous. Again. Alex's voice edged. Real feelings, huh? And Riley. Sam sagged against rail. Snatched last month. Locker break-in. Thought random. Wrote that after bonfire, before truce. Raw stuff. I searched Alex's. You doubt. Hard not to. Admission burned. Every time we mend, crack appears. Sam stepped close, voice fierce. Then let me seal it. Feelings stand. For you. Gaze held, stairwell shrinking to two. Alex exhaled, page crumpling shared. Proof. No more secrets. None. Sam's pinky extended, hook childish, but binding. Classes blurred, trusts thread taut. English dissected Hamlet. Madness feigned, truths buried. Mr. Ellis's glance pointed. Lunch group's energy buoyed, but Alex's probe subtle. Ever had stuff stolen? Shrugs collective, Riley's pause telling. Lockers jimmied last month, yeah? Pens, nothing big. Or journals. Alex watched, Riley's fork stilling. Afternoon chem lab. Partners paired. Alex with Jordan, beakers bubbling. Musicians quiet drew out. You okay? Look haunted. Ghosts. Alex measured drops careful. Ever hide to protect? Jordan stir paused. All the time. Music's my mask. Lyrics say what I can't. Shared nod. Vulnerability traded. Track canceled. Field slick. Freeing time for center drop-in. Elena sensed storm. Trouble. Leaks. Alex sorted flyers. Hands busy. Sam's private words. Public now. She nodded. Queer life's open wound sometimes. Stitch with truth. Home. Mom's diner invite. Counter stools. Pie slice solace. Boy's heart true? She asked, fork waving. Testing. Alex's smile faint. Like recipes. Her laugh warmed. Best one simmer. Evening texts. Group planning holiday party. Ugly sweaters. Potluck. Sam's private. Sketch attached. Intertwined hands. Proof. Starting. Alex replied, warmth creeping. But night fell heavy. Envelopes ghost whispering. Dreams tangled. Pages burning. Faces blurring. Sam's plea. Riley's shadow. Tuesday's fog rolled thick. Visibility nil. School delayed, but Alex biked fog blind, arriving damp. Halls misted, whispers amplified. Note in locker. Secrets cell. Panic spiked, escalation. Principal's office redux, Hargrove stern. Another wave. Diary leak. Parents furious. Alex's gut twisted. Not the group. Swear. Evidence thin. Her sigh heavy. Suspension risk, for instigators. Bomb dropped. Texted Sam, Riley, admin threat. Meet. Library alcove, stack shielding. Sam pale, Riley fidgety. Diary mine, Sam confessed. But stolen. Riley leaned. I saw it locker day. Didn't take. Doubt flickered. Who then? Theory brewed. Janitor grudge, rival kid. But Alex's gut pointed inward. We announce. Own the leak, spin to strength. Agreement nodded, plan hatched. Assembly speech, group united. Afternoon dissolved fog, sun piercing. Club met expanded. Workshop full, scripts polished. A by teen shared Riley's echo. Fluid scares folks. Own it. Riley's eyes glistened post-share. Thanks. Evening party prep. Alex's house. Mom conscripted. Sweaters rated thrift. Reindeer antlers on Riley. Snowflakes on Sam. Laughter laced tension. Dough rolling for cookies. Party night crackled. Living room strung lights. Potluck heaped. Mia's dip spicy. Jordan's playlist eclectic. Games spun. Charades queer-coded, truths dared gentle. Sam's sweater itched, but his arm around Alex grounded. Riley pulled aside mid-toast. Diary? I borrowed once. Read, returned. Curiosity, not malice. Alex stiffened. Why? Scared you'd choose him. Dumb. Riley's eyes down. Sorry squared. Forgiveness teetered. Lock it away. Nod solemn. Done. Midnight carols, voices blending off-key. Unknown pinged final. Endgame. Attached, blank. Silence or surrender. Snow fell soft, group dispersing hugs warm. Sam lingered porch. Stay. Mom's wink sent him up. Talk flowed bed edge. Fears voiced, hands held. Real. Sam whispered. Real. Kiss tentative, fireworks soft. Wednesday's assembly. Mike shared, voices woven. Leaks hurt, Alex started. But truths heal. Sam followed. My words stolen. But feelings? Mine. Riley closed. Jealousy blinded. Allies now. Applause thundered, jeers drowned. Hargrove nodded post. Bold. Monitored, but good. Week crested calm. Holidays beckoning. Center's year-end bash. Talent show. Alex's poem recited. Sam's illustrations projected. Group's cheers loudest. Eve's vigil. Family dinner. Mom's ham glazed. Stories circled. Sam's invite extended. Diner crash. Dad's sermon softened by Sam's courage. Coming out soon. New Year's dawn pink. Resolutions whispered. Growth. Love unguarded. But January's chill brought frost. Anonymous call to principal. Group cover-up. Investigation loomed. Ghosts resurgent. January's bite sharpened Elmwood's edges. Plowed streets gritty under tires. Holiday lights drooping like regrets. The anonymous call. Principal's voicemail leaked via gossip vine. Rippled fast. Group cover-up. The voice rasped, tinny and veiled. Pinning the meme saga's end on fabricated unity. Alex woke to it buzzing group chat. Screenshots multiplying like viruses. Stomach sour, he scrolled. Riley's WTF. Sam's fight it. Mia's rage emoji storm. School's lock crunched under boots. Alex arriving early, breath fogging resolve. Hargrove's office waited, door ajar. Inside, the group assembled, faces a spectrum of dread. Sit, she said, no nonsense. Folder thick on desk, call transcript glaring. This escalates. Accusation of collusion, forged apologies, hidden perpetrators. Protests bubbled, Taylor's bull, Jordan's quiet proof. But Alex raised hand. It's bait. We've owned everything. Hargrove's gaze pierced. Ownership's noble. But optics? Towns divided, parents petitioning review board. Pause. Eyes softening fraction. IT's tracing call. Till then, low profile. No clubs, no assemblies. Bomb defused partial, but fallout loomed. Club hiatus gutted Alex. The space he'd carved now barred. Dismissed collective. Halls navigated tense. Whispers trailing like smoke. Lunch exiled to courtyard. Benches iced. Group huddled coats. Steam from thermoses. Who? Mia fumed. Breath dragon. Lila graduated. Poof. Riley's theory. Ex-jock grudge. That punch I threw. Lingers. Sam's eyes on Alex. Worry etched. Or someone closer. Diary thief. Finger-pointing wrist fractures anew. Alex steered. United front. Document alibis. Push back. Nods rippled, but chills seeped deeper than snow. Afternoon classes droned. History's civil rights ironic. Equations unsolvable. Track indoor. Laps monotonous. Taylor's pace matching, but words sparse. This suck, he muttered cool down. Feels like back to square. Not square. Alex countered, sweat cooling. Circle, back to us. Post-practice, library huddle, timelines mapped, calls cross-checked. Alibis ironclad. Group scattered New Year's, no overlaps. Sam's journal? Locker footage blank, camera malfunction. Sabotage sent strong. Evening diner refuge. Mom's counter stool thrown. Pie wedge solace, her ear keen. Calls a bully's last gasp. Or first strike. Alex forked crust. Clubs paused. Kills momentum. Her hand squeezed. Build underground. Real change whispers first. Inspiration struck. Secret meets. Virtual till thaw. Texted group. Phoenix rising. Home shares. Replies fired. Yes, ideas blooming. Night's code cracked partial. Burner phone trace to library public access. User hooded. Suspect pool. Anyone. But Alex's gut twinged Riley. His borrowed journal. Easy access. Confront brood. But Thursday's fog delayed. School skeleton. Half absent. Classes combined. English merged. Mr. Ellis pivoting. Literature's liars unmasked. Your turn. Subtle nod to Saga. Post-class. Alex cornered him. Advice. Evidence over instinct. Wink. Analyze. Club morphed underground. Alex's basement. Rainbow cushions circled. 5 attended. New faces hungry. Poems shared. Stories spilled. No Hargrove's eyes. Pure pulse. Sam sketched live, capturing essences. Safe here, a kid murmured. Words spread whispernet. Attendance swelling covert. Friday's trace update. Call from out-of-town proxy. VPN deep. Ghosts evolved. Hargrove emailed. Relief mixed wariness. External enemy? Weekend's center lockdown. No volunteers. Elena's legal crap. Alex pivoted home. Bake sale prep. Cookies queer-themed. Rainbow chips. Ally tags. Group baked en masse. Kitchen chaos comic. Flower fights. Riley's burns. Laughter healed, but private talk loomed. Saturday eve. Alex texted Riley. Walk. Park paths crunched. Lamps hazy. Journal borrow. Alex started blunt. You? Riley halted. Snow puffing boots. Yeah. Guilty. Exhale visible. Saw your sketch trade with Sam. Jealous spike. Read to. Know him better. Return same day. Stolen later? Swear no. Eyes earnest. But if I fueled. Sorry eternal. Tension eased. Fist bump ceiling. Clean now. Spotless. Relief cascaded. Trust dam holding. Monday's thaw. Hargrove summoned solo. Trace dead end. Petition quashed. Your assembly swayed board. Smile rare. Club resumes. Congrats. Cheers internal. Texted group explosion. Assembly capped weak. Reinstated. Alex mic'd. Ghosts fade. We shine. Applause genuine. No jeers. After, Sam's hand slipped his hall. Dinner? My place. Preacher's table tense. Dad's grace murmured. Eyes appraising. But Sam's speech post-meal. I'm gay, Dad. Dating Alex. Silence thundered, then nod slow. Proud. Scared, but proud. Tears collective, bridge built. February's frost softened, Valentine's looming. Group dates doubled. Mia Jordan spark, Taylor solo strong, Riley wingmaning. Alex Sam first official, center picnic, blankets spread, Elena toasting. To tangles untied. Kisses under pines, future sketched, college's queer-friendly, Elmwood echo. Spring's whisper, prom plans, ghosts banished. Alex's poem published, local mag, from jokes to joy. Graduation's cap, speeches soaring, groups row cheering loudest. Summer's horizon, New York dreams, but roots deepened, friends family, love anchored. Elmwood faded rear view, but lessons carried. Betrayal's sting forges steel, love's twist writes true. Alex pedaled forward, wind free. Epilogue. Years later, New York buzzed. Alex's apartment overlooking Hudson, poems in print, Sam beside sketching cityscapes. Riley's band toured, Mia's murals famed, echoes of Ohio faint but fond. A call, Elmwood reunion. Ghosts. Alex laughed. Banished, Sam murmured, hand-laced. Together, unbreakable.